rages on. 16,000 reservists ordered to duty. That number could grow much larger. Just early this morning, the military counted 180 overnight airstrikes. This all began on Wednesday with the assassination of the ruling Hamas militant group's military chief after days of heavy rocket fire from Gaza. President Barack Obama has again spoken to the leaders of Israel and Egypt as the violence escalates in Gaza. Israel showing signs of a possible ground invasion. The White House says the president gave assurances of U.S. support for Israel's right to self-defense. Again, the fighting began just a few days ago when Israel assassinated the leader of Hamas military. Since then, militants in Gaza have launched more than 450 rockets toward Israel. At least 23 Palestinians and 3 Israelis have been killed. And yesterday, Hamas aimed rockets at Jerusalem for the first time ever. And they are raining down on Tel Aviv as well. A woman from Charlotte who was in Israel right before the bombings began just returned to the Queen City. Our David Spunt spoke with her about her concerns for friends left behind.
That's the sound heard around the clock in Israel and the surrounding Gaza Strip. Almost 24 have been killed, and the fight has continued for thousands of years.
Siren goes off, and you have 15 seconds to get to safety. You're a mother, 3 kids, playing in 3 different rooms of the house. Who do you grab first?
Sue Worrell is the executive director of the Jewish Community Center in Charlotte. She just came back from Israel earlier this week.
Our heart goes out to everybody that's involved in the midst of this crisis. Jewish, Arab, Palestinian, any innocent civilians deserve better.
The fighting began on Wednesday when Israel killed Hamas military mastermind Ahmed al-Jabari. Israeli officials say the strike was to protect their country.
Everybody's scared. I mean, that's obvious, and it's not a fair fight.
Bassem Hanosh is Palestinian and has family in the West Bank. He met with about 10 others at the corner of Trade and Tryon, not to throw out blame, but to reflect on the crisis.
We're not here just to mourn those on the Palestinian side. We're here to mourn the loss of any innocent life, including those who may lose their life from a rocket coming out of Gaza.
In the Middle East, the brink of war. But back in Charlotte, Israelis and Palestinians agree the bloodshed needs to end.
We all want peace. It doesn't matter what quote-unquote side you're on. We all want peace.
That was David Spunt reporting. Now, the influx of casualties is overwhelming in some hospitals. It's underlining how this war is not just between soldiers. Civilians on both sides of the border are enduring the pain of loss.
As a doctor, as a human, I'm crying. I can't do anything for him because I know he's died now, you know, and you can imagine if it's yours, baby, how do you feel? Why? He's terrorist.
Such a difficult situation. We'll be keeping an eye on that situation in Israel and Gaza, and we'll bring you any updates as they become available to us in the next 25 minutes. Of course, always you can download